Mary Jane, these are the two formulas that you have to know with the problems that you have on the first page, okay? So volume of a triangular prism is volume equals half of the base times the height times the length, or base times height times length divided by 2. Volume of a rectangular prism is just volume equals length times width times height. Now, I cannot draw, so forgive me. Look at your own pictures, not mine. But when we look at this figure, it's called a composite figure because more than one figure make up another. So we don't have a formula for this figure. We don't know what that is. But we have a formula for the rectangle, and we have a formula for the triangle. Okay, so we're just gonna apply both of those formulas to each piece and add it together. Okay, so my bottom would be 13 times 6 times 8. Again, ignore my drawing, but length times width times height. So 13 times 6 times 8. Okay, so 13 times 6 is 78. And then 78 times 8 is 624. Sorry, I wasn't even on there. Okay, so this piece is 624 inches cubed. So now I have to find the triangle part, right? And my triangle is base times height times length divided by 2. So my base is 13 here, so it's also going to be 13 there. Okay, so volume is equal to base times height, which is 7, times length, which is the depth of it, which is the same as the bottom, so times 6. Okay, so we know that 7 times 6 is 42. So now I have to find out 42 times 13. Okay, I'm going fast because I know you know this math. I'm just showing you the steps. Okay, so this is 546 inches cubed. So I'm just going to add those together to get my final answer. 624 plus 546, 1,176 inches cubed. Okay, so all I did was volume of a rectangle, volume of the triangle using my formulas, and then added them together. All right, number 2. Number 2, again, I have a rectangle and a triangle, right? And I'm using the same formulas as we had on number 1, right? So volume here, length times width times depth. Did I write these all that? Yeah. So length times width times height. Again, because I can't draw a 3D figure, volume equals 6 times 4 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 times 4, 96. So my bottom piece is 96 inches cubed. And then I'm going to do the same for the top. Base times height times length divided by 2, because that's the volume of a prism, a triangular prism, right? So that's going to be volume equals base times height times length. So 2 times 6 is 12, and 12 times 4 is 48. And I'm going to add the two of those together. 96 plus 48. 8 and 6 is 14. So that one is 144 meters cubed. Okay. All right, number 3, same thing. This time I have 2 rectangles. I have a rectangle here and I have a rectangle there. Again, sorry, can't draw 3D, so we have to kind of figure it out from your drawings, but I've got length times width times height. So the volume of my bottom piece, 18 times 9 times 7. We know that 9 times 7 is 63. Always do the easy ones that you know first to help you go by quick, especially if they don't let you use a calculator. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 6 is 48 plus 2. Okay, I'm just going again fast here because you know how to add. All right, so my bottom piece, 1,134. And then my top piece is going to be 3 times 7 times 9, because it's as deep as that. You can't tell that from my drawing. Look at yours. So volume equals 3 times 7 times 63. And then I need to divide that by 2, which, you know what? I don't think I did that on either one of my problems. Sure did not. Oh my goodness, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, we're gonna go back. I'm so sorry. Number 1, this is correct, 624, but 546 needs to be divided by 2. I'm sorry, Miss Tammy's brain is fried too. All right, so 546 divided by 2, all right, is gonna be 273, okay? So I should have added 624 plus 273 on that one, my bad, girl. So sorry. 897 inches cubed. All right, so that's gonna be the same on number 2. I did not divide the triangle by 2, so 48 divided by 2 would have been 24, okay? 48 divided by 2 is 24, so I should have added 96 and 24. So that'd have been 120. My bad, girl. All right. Then number 3. All right. So we did the bottom. Length times width times height. 18 times 9 times 7 gave us 1,134. And now we have my triangle is going to be 3 times 7 times 9 divided by 2. Okay, so again, 9 times 7 is 63 times 3 divided by 2. So 63 times 2 is 6 and 12, 126. And I'm dividing that by 2 simply because that's my formula. And that's going to be 63. Okay. Let's see. So now I have 1,134 at the top and 63 in the little top piece. And I'm going to add those two together. 1,134 plus 63. Okay, 1,097 centimeters cubed. Okay, and we're having this cubed because of volume, and when we have volume, it's a 3D figure, and that's why it's cubed. We use centimeters squared when we're doing just area, because area is 2-dimensional, not 3-dimensional. It's just length times width, not length times width times height. So just to help you understand why volume is cubed. All right, and on this piece, we're simply gonna have 3 rectangles, okay? So this piece is 2 times 2 times 4. 2 times 2 times 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. So this piece is 16. This piece is the exact same. So it's also going to be 16. Okay, so far I have 16 plus 16 to complete my entire figure. All right, and now I'm gonna have 9 times 2 times 4 deep, because it's the same depth as this one. 9 times 2 times 4. I'm sorry, again, look at your figure, not mine. All right, so that one is going to be 9 times 2 times 4. Again, always go with your easy stuff first, right? So 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, and then this piece is 72. I'm gonna add those together. 16 plus 16 plus 72 is 104. centimeters cubed. All right, so basically don't get overwhelmed because it's all just simple steps, right? If I know my two formulas, I'm good to go. None of these figures have their own formulas, and that's why we have to break it apart. So instead of saying I have this house looking figure, I'm saying I have a rectangular prism and I have a triangular prism. I find the volume of this one using my given formula. My numbers are all given to me. And then the same thing here. I use my formula to find the volume. All my numbers are given to me, okay? Number two, again, we don't have a formula for that crazy figure. We have a rectangular prism, we have a formula for that, and we have a triangular prism, we have a formula for that, and that's what we did. Don't do like I did and forget to divide by 2. Remember your formula. I was going too fast. Okay, so same thing for each and every one of these figures. You're gonna look at the figure and say, that's crazy looking. What can I break it down to what I know, right? And like this one, it was crazy looking, but I could break it down into 3 rectangles, apply my formula 3 times. I get 3 answers, and I add them all together to get my final answer because I want the volume of the whole figure. All right, I hope that helps. Work on those other ones and see if you can get it, boo. I'll see you Tuesday if you need me. All right, baby, bye.